day 14. So honestly, we need a magnifying glass in a dark room. We need to get to room 46. We still have a lot of rooms that we need to discover. So we still need the letters at the top. We only know W-E at the end. We don't know the first two letters that are to the west of the antechamber. But yeah. Wait, I have a package, don't I? Hold on. First of all, let me figure out. Okay, so we do have Blessing of the Gardener still, which adds 8 courtyards to the draft pool. Don't we have mail? Don't we have a package? We do. Okay, so we got a package. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so last time we found the mail room, we also got some upgrades, like permanent room upgrades. One of those was for the mail room. So it's just like if you draft the mail room, you get a package at the entrance the next day. I thought that would be the best bet because look, we're starting off with a lockpick, keys, and gems. Like we've already got a lot to go off of, which I think is really nice. I also want to do a new strategy of doing the first 3 rooms, at least drafting them, and then like deciding which path to go on. Because I think that'll just be better. Spoke on both the main camera and the camera for your notes. Oh, yeah. No, you're totally fine. Thank you for the hydrate, Loki. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, mint and kiwi strawberry. Interesting. Bread and birthday cake? I don't know about that. Knowing about the levers is huge. Okay, good, Grizzly. I'm glad. Okay, so honestly, we're just going to choose these. Let's do a hallway. Let's do a pantry. And then let's do... Oh, interesting. Do we get the compass? I kind of think maybe we do, especially if we're trying to go north. But I'm so scared of losing it. But honestly, that's what this game is. Let's just do it. Let's just get it. Let's grab our compass. Because then if we find another good item, then we can put it back. Or at the end of our run today, we can put our compass back. That might be it. You have water and not in soda form? Let's go. Yes, thank you, Grizzly. Have fun at your choir rehearsal. I hope it goes well. All right, so we have our compass, which just to remind everybody what it does, the compass gives us a higher chance of getting floor plans that lead north more frequently, which is nice. Okay. I'm just locked into Star Wars. I love that for you, seriously. Okay. So first of all, let's go through here. We really just need to make some progress. If we can get like a storeroom just for some extra gems, something like that. Ooh. Or do we do items? Actually, we did just get 2 gems. I think I am actually going to do the closet because we still could get a gem. Dice. Amazing. Okay. This is already great. We've got a dice, so we can do a reroll if we really hate our options. I will take that. Okay, so we need something that goes north. Okay, let's do the den. I accidentally kind of cut us off already, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Let's grab the gem in this room. I'm gonna go this way just to hopefully get maybe another pathway to go north. Spread gems in each green room. That could be nice. I'd rather have that than the chapel, so let's do that. Maybe morning next time I open my eyes, right? We got a gem. Okay, let's see. Anything that we can pick up? Nope, we do have a dig spot, but we don't have a shovel. Let's just go straight up because I don't want to like lock ourselves out. I'd rather... Ooh, we got a lucky rabbit's foot. I think that makes us more likely to get items. Let's go. Good run so far. Excuse me. I know you do have to go to bed soon. This is already like going okay. This is already going okay. Veranda. I've never seen this room. We're gonna get it specifically so that it can be on my map or on my room directory. Because what's in here? First of all, this is so cute. It looks like it's just like a little balcony. I didn't know that that's what this was called. It's just like a little outdoor sitting area. Ooh, and another gem. Because we're going to have gems in green rooms, which is nice. Oh, wait, we also get this. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That's amazing. So we can't shatter it with that one. It's only on chests. Or the trunks. Okay, so we're on day 14. We got the veranda, which does greater chance of finding items. So that's actually a really good one. And I'm wondering if this obviously can only spawn on the outer edges, I think. So whenever we get like, oh, the trunks have spawned at the entrance hall, we're able to get those. Okay. Not bad. Kitchen wouldn't hurt at all. Or do we get steps? Well, we'll be able to spend money on... Oh, I didn't even get the money in the pantry. Oops, we'll have to go back for that. Let's just get extra steps for now. But yeah, we have to have the... Okay, and we got car keys. Are we going to get a garage? I don't even need the car keys, though, because we've already found those before. Okay. Well, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, I do think we should do the drawing room just because we can pick. It does cost 1 gem, but I think it's worth it to do the drawing room. I still don't know the puzzle here. So we'll have to do that. We have to figure out the safe code. We truthfully, guys, we really just need to figure out these stupid codes. That's why I'm annoyed that we haven't found any of them yet. Let's use the lockpick kit. Hold on. We actually do need Rumpus Room so that we can get the scary fortune teller. Okay, first, let's see. Let's get the money. Any other items? Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, we found salt? What does that do? Whenever you eat food and gain steps, you gain an extra step. Okay, we're finding so many items with the lucky rabbit's foot. Barry, welcome on in. But yeah, we still haven't gotten into the orchard yet. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at the fortune teller. Okay, everybody ready for a trip? He's kind of scary. Warning you now. He's a little scary to me. I wonder if he'll tell us anything new.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
I do. What is it? Is it the same? Oh, it's different! It's different, it's different. What? Car crash.
I see the darkened.
Whoa, what? What?
Familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes.
What?
Resting upon 8 pedestals.
So we need to find more envelopes.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Okay.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read. 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing.
Oh, so there's the hint for that.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
Okay, so he gave us a hint, but we already knew that. We already knew that there was a letter missing for the photos.
The following day,
I also kind of love it.
nothing more to say.
Because I do love that he gives you a hint and it's just for 1 coin. So, like, it's not going to lock anybody out of it necessarily. The only new thing we got was about the 8 red envelopes, which we have 1. So that was actually really nice that it gave us that, honestly. Like, that's like a huge thing to know, that we need to find 7. So that at least gives us a goal. So I do appreciate that. Okay. Truthfully, I guess let's just go up until we have to backtrack. I feel like that's the best plan. I think we just go this way to grab a key. But we're gonna have to backtrack a bit because we really need to go over, like, we need to go more west. Let's use the lockpick kit. Amazing. Honestly, I don't want to spend our gems. So I honestly want to do the parlor so we can get more than 1 gem. That's the strat. We need some gems. Okay, so all 3 statements are false. That is false because always 1 box has to be true. So this is false. 2 statements are false. Could be true, could be false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, this one I'm confused. We're gonna need help with it. We know this is false. Okay. So is it false, false, true? False, true, false, or false, true, true? I know, right? 5 across, we're still not at room 46. 2 statements are false. That could be true or false. The gems are in the box with a false statement. Wait, hold on. Is it false, false, true? Wait. False. False. Oh, but if that has to be true? Yeah, then box 2 would be true. But this could be false. If it's false, true, true, but that, wait, it has to be false, false. Wait, false, true, false. It could be false, true, false, but then we don't know which one it is in. All 3 statements are false. That has to be false. That could be true or false. That could also be true or false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Oh, wait. So if it's false, true, false, then it's in black or blue. So that I'm missing something. False, false. That does have to be true. Because if this is false and this is false and only 1 statement is false, that's not gonna work. But how do you know if it's blue then? That's what I'm trying to do. We already know, like, this has to be false because we know, based on the parlor game rules, 1 box always has to be true. So if this is true, if it's false and this is true, then it has to be blue. So false, true. Two statements are false. If that's false and true, then that could also be true, right? No, that has to be false. So all three statements are false. So if we do false, 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 true, false, true, false, true, true, false, true. Sanguinary high. Black being false makes it true, right? Welcome on in, couch. Yeah, black being false makes it true. I hate the parlor puzzles because sometimes they're so easy and then I feel like I confuse myself. False, false, true is impossible. Okay, false. False. Oh, wait, you're right. This can't be false. Because then that would mean that that has to be false, false, true. So white has to be true. Okay, that's what we needed to okay, that's what we need to do. It has to be false, true, true, or false, true, false. But if it's saying that two statements are false, that has to mean that that's true. Right? It has to be false, true, false. Because this we already know that blue is false, so that has to be true. So it has to be false, true. And then if it's false, true, true, it means that the gems are in a box with a false statement, which means that it could be black, it could be blue. If it's false, true, true, then it has to be blue. Right. That's why I think it does have to be false, true, true. Because I feel like this game does still have to have a clear answer of what it is. We need the black room. We need the black room. Or the dark room, the photo room. The dark room. We need the dark room. And if it's not the blue one, we rage quit. Seriously. How can white be true? Oh, wait, shit, you're right. Wait, so it can't, it has to be false, true, false. Wait. But it can't be false, false, because it can't be false, false, false. Guys, I hate these. I hate these. It can't actually be false, true, true. It has to be false, true, false. If it's false, true, false, what does black tell us about the location of the gem? False, true, false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So that means that it could be in black. And it could be in blue. It's both. It has to be false, true, false. It probably means, but why? Because the statement is false. So it has to be... Oh my god, yesteryear. See, this is why this shit confuses me. This is why it confuses me. So it's false, true, false, but because this box is false, the gems are in a box with a false statement, but this is a lie, so it has to be white. It's white. It's white. See, Lux was confused too. Right? This is why this shit confuses me so bad. Because you're dealing with like double negatives and it drives me crazy. Wait, don't solve it. Why not? Wait, why? Wait, why? Are we wrong? Because if it's false, true, because this, we already determined white cannot be false. So it has to be false, true. The true statement is that the black and the blue are false. So this is false. All three statements are false. That's not possible, so it has to be false. And then this has to be false, but then the statement itself is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. That's wrong, which means that it has to be the gems are in a box with a true statement, so it has to be white, right? Multiple statements each. Yesteryear, I will crash out live on stream when that happens. Oh, for your fiance, do I need to do it again? Or did I explain it? Yes, of course. Okay. So, all three statements are false. We know that based on the parlor game rules, that's not possible. At least one of the boxes has to be true. That's in the parlor game rules. That at least one box is true. At least one box is false. Is basically what we have. So that's not possible that all three of them are lies. So we know for a fact, like that's totally for sure blue is false. And then we get to white. It's saying that two statements are false. Which this has to be true. I can't remember why. But wait, why did we determine that that can't be false? Now I forget. Okay, so we went through all the options. Yeah, like this, we were like, okay, well, wait, that could be true, that could be false. But then based on black, it's saying that the gems are in a box with a false statement. So false, false, true. Yeah, if white was false, then you already have two false statements, which then makes the white true again. Yeah, that's where like it gets confusing. Because if it's false, false, then yeah, there's false, false, which then makes it true. Yeah, it contradicts itself a little bit. So like this has to be true, where white is true, because two statements are false. So then it has to be false, true, false. So then we have to read black, which is the gems are in a box with a false statement. But this is false, which means that then it has to be in a box with a true statement, which we determined was white. But if we did false, false, true, the gems are in a box with a false statement, then we have no idea which of these two boxes have the gem. Like it could be either of them based on black being true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Well, this is false and this is false. So then we have no way of knowing. So if we do false, true, false, then this is a lie because it's saying the gems are in a box with a false statement, but it's the opposite because it's double negative or whatever. So then it means it has to be in white. This one is definitely like a brain teaser. Like it's not as clear, but like there has to be an answer. Like there has to be a clear answer. That's why the white being true is the only one that satisfies it. If you consider black to be true. But you can't. Because if this is false, we know for sure that blue is false. If you make blue false, that two statements are false, then you already have false, false, but then you have to have true because you have to have one true box. So then that like contradicts itself. So like if you have false and then two statements are false is not correct, then you have to have false, 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 but that also can't work. Does that make sense? It's weird because some of this stuff like contradicts itself. So that's why we determined white has to be true. That two statements are false because then we have the right formula of false, true, false. But then this is confusing. It can't be true at the same time as white, and we know white is true because black is false. Yeah, it's like so. We have an outside source vibing with white. If it's not white, I'm gonna lose it. We did it, guys. Oh, we did it. These ones, like, they're such brain teasers. Like, I really feel like we have to go through every possible, like, combination. Like, there's usually at least one box that we know for a fact is either true or is either false. Like, I feel like it usually gives us one box that we're like, okay, we're good with this. But then, like, the other two, like, contradict themselves and, like, it just gets really crazy. Does it say it won't always have the gems? Does it? Let me review. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize and the other two are always empty. So it doesn't necessarily mean the box has to be true or false. The box could be true or false. So there is a chance that a false box has the gems, but you, like, I think there's usually always a phrase. There's always a phrase that tells you where the gems are, and that's kind of the determiner of, like, what box it's in, but the statement on the box could be true or false. Does that make sense? These are, like, why I get so confused, because it's so easy to just, like, go in circles. Oh, shoot, you're stuck in ads. I'll explain it once you're out of ads. Why do I can't puzzles. Okay. 3 boxes of different colors, the particulars. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Right, if a scenario is possible, it has to be correct. Yeah, that's, I think, why we're like, well, technically we could do this, but then we don't know which one it's in. So it's like there has to be one that has, like, a clear answer. So I do think it's, like, a case of, like, we do have to go through, okay, false, false, true, false, true, false. Like, we have to go through all the different options to see, like, if there's multiple that can make sense or not. Oh. Do we want the pump room? A key for each bedroom in your house. 1? Oh, shoot. We only get 2. But this might count as 3. Let's do the pool. Let's do the pool. Screw it. Let's see if maybe we can go in the reservoir, even if we can see, like, what's going on. Okay, and of course we have a key card there. Great. Lockpick. Motherfucker. Welcome back, Sanguinary. No worries. I know. I almost did. We're close. We're close. But yeah, it's like you can have the gems in either a true or a false box, but there's always, like, one clue, I feel like, that will tell you where the gems are. And then, like, that could be true or false. It's like there's so many different factors in it that are kind of confusing. Okay. We could do this to maybe see if we can get in the antechamber. We could see what items there are. I say let's do this. Let's just try. That's why, like, you really kind of do need to, like, bounce stuff off of each other. I feel like it's easier. Okay, what items do we have? A gem, a shovel, a key, or an upgrade disc would be huge, but we don't have any terminals so far. So I don't think we worry about that. And of course it's a stupid ass key card. Are you selling a key card? Of course not. And I don't think I have enough money for a key. Okay, we might have locked ourselves out. It's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, I didn't go up. Oh wait, that also requires a key card. Okay, great. So we need to backtrack a bit. Yes, we did get gems. So I'll take that. Okay, we already talked to Fortune Teller Man. We have another section over here that we can bump off of. We do also have the den that we can go off of, like, worst case scenario. I do also have money in the pantry that I didn't pick up. So we're not really getting the best stuff. Wait, this technically counts as a green room, so there might be an item in here. Or, oh, wait, we don't have an office. Wait, okay, hold on. thoughts. I grab my money from the pantry. We get the office. And I go back to the commissary and buy an upgrade disc. Oh, shoot, I can't even afford the office. You're right. Do we redraw? That would have been a great plan if we had the gems. Shit. And I didn't buy a gem from the commissary. And there was one for sale that we could afford. But that would have been a great plan. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do a free redraw. We could still do that plan. Because genuine question, is there a terminal in the lab that we can use an upgrade disc for? That is a genuine question. Because otherwise we're going to do that. Yes? Okay. I say we do that. Because then let's just get a upgrade disc. Right? Any terminal can use a disc. Perfect. Okay. Let's do lab. And we are going to do a quick little run around. We are going to have to go all the way back to get our money from the pantry because I forgot to grab it. I forgot. But I think that's what we do because even if we get locked out, getting an upgrade disc, I'll take that any day. Any day. Yeah, that's what I was like, if we had security room, that could be good. Or like the office. So that actually, that redraw from the drawing room actually really came in handy. I know we're using so many steps. Banana. Perfect. And we have salt, so we're going to get an extra step. A nice little salty banana. Love that. Security room and utility is the best combo. Like the... not a salty banana. Oh my goodness. I don't feel like that would taste good. I know some people put salt on watermelon, but I feel like that would taste good. I don't really feel like salty banana would taste good. But that's just me. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. But that's something like I've heard of a lot of people having like salted watermelon. Okay. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 steps. We'll make it. I was a bit worried that I didn't calculate that correctly. We did find a lot of items. No, I thought it was 10. I thought it was 10 coins. Is it not? I swear it was 10. It was 15. Fuck. Okay. See, we could get a shovel, but I don't think we're gonna dig up enough gems. I walked in on this salty fruit discourse. Dude, I'm just gonna buy a key then. Okay, I was really hoping that that would have been possible, but... Wait, grab the gem? What gem? Was there a gem in there? Oh, buy it? Oh, buy the gem. Oh, I definitely should have. No, I definitely should have. I definitely should have done the gem, probably. It's fine. I didn't do math correctly, so I feel like the run is already over. And we didn't even do an outside room. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do a lab test for funsies. Even though we're not gonna have any time. We did do, set your dice to 2 when you draft a drawing room plan, which was huge. We might... Excuse me, sorry, I just burped into my microphone. We may be able to get something good with steps, maybe. Gain a key for every hallways. See, setting your dice to 2 is huge. None of these are good. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, we haven't found any. We don't have any gems. We don't have a key card. So... You got to room 46 yesterday. Let's go, Sukasa. Welcome. Watermelon is just fruity water, add salt, and it's Gatorade. That's a good point. That's actually a good point. I like that theory. Yeah, we definitely should have done a gem. Because now our rooms are going to be very limited. Well, let's just do this. Just in case we find... Just in case. Why not? We're going to probably run out of steps, but... YOLO! Yes. I actually don't know if we'll be able to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to. Nope, we have to, actually. We literally have to go back. Because I need the magnifying glass. We actually need it. Where I'm not risking it. Because I clearly cannot count. So... we could have gotten a shovel and dug stuff up there, but... And that actually probably would have given us items, now that I'm thinking about it, because we have the veranda that gives finding items in green rooms. I'm assuming that might count for the dirt piles, too. Maybe, possibly. Did I miss something here? I don't think I did. I think we've only unlocked... I actually don't know if I've unlocked the workshop. Have I? I know that it exists. We've seen it in our drafts. But I actually don't know if I've ever... actually drafted it. I don't think I have. I've never drafted it. We've never drafted the workshop. I've seen it though. Like I've seen it in our like our options. So we'll have to wait to get it again. That's why I still feel like there's a handful of stuff we don't have. See, now here's the thing, guys. Do we get rid of the compass? Because that is really nice to like go vertical. But I feel like we need the magnifying glass. I feel like I need the magnifying glass. Like, the compass is nice. But honestly, we kind of need the magnifying glass. Because then if I can get coat check, and then we get a dark room, I can, like, run to get the magnifying glass. I wasn't going to just because I was worried about the amount of steps that we're just going to have to probably call it a day. I was worried about the number of steps if I was going to be able to get the room over the den or not. That's why I'm like, I feel like we need the magnifying glass because I literally never found it until like a couple days ago. We don't need car keys because we've already looked in the garage. Salt shaker is nice, but like not huge. Sledgehammer is nice, but I don't need it all the time. Lucky Rabbit's Foot is nice because it does just make our chance of finding items better. Yeah, I think that's true. If it's something you don't have yet, that's a good point. I should have just checked and just drafted it, and then we didn't even have to necessarily walk in there. But I need to remember that for next time. Okay, what are we thinking of putting in the coat check? The compass or the magnifying glass? I am kind of 50-50. That's a good question. The Lucky Rabbit's Foot just in general. So let me go to our items. So it just is a greater chance of finding items just in general. So not specifically the magnifying glass, but just items overall. So like after we got the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, I think that's where but we also did have the buff of like greater chance of finding items in the green room. So I think we found the sledgehammer in there. But we did have like a random item in the rumpus room. I don't remember where we had other stuff. That's why, like, magnifying glass, I truthfully know that I just need this for the dark room. Because there's some dude that's holding up a little suspicious photo and I can't see what it says. And I really feel like the magnifying glass, honestly, is worth it just for us to, like, try to get the dark room. The compass is really nice, though, because it draws floor plans leading north more frequently, and like it literally did all of this today. Like we opened these 3 rooms and then everything else has been these. So that would be nice. And it's really nice, and we've kept it in coat check for a while. But honestly, I'm thinking magnifying glass because we've like been needing it. No, you're fine. You're fine, Sanguinary. If I'm like asking, it's fine. You're good. Let's store the magnifying glass. Let's store that because I feel like it's taken us forever to find that, and we do need it for like a specific purpose. So like if we find one like running around, I think we'll still want it. Yeah, I say we just leave it. I say let's leave our magnifying glass. Let me make sure I dropped it off. Yes. Like, the compass is really nice, but... yeah, and we didn't even get to use our dice. Okay. Well, let's just call it a day, because we can't go any further. Actually, let me check. Is my thing still lit? I was gonna say let's do an outer room, but I think it takes 2 steps to get there. Wait, oh my god. Okay, so we activated the schoolhouse a couple days ago. I was thinking that the blue flame was gonna go out, but it's still there. Let's go. Okay, so once we activate them, we like activate them for good. Or maybe it's for a couple days. I don't think I've ever activated one of these. So that's sick. Okay, cool. All right, let's call it a day. Like, really our goal, I think, is still just to find more rooms. We got an east-facing cottage. Did we get any new rooms? We did not. I don't think so. We found 7 items, though. Yeah! Because, yeah, you rolled credits, so now you're probably just trying to do the rest. You haven't even drafted it yet? That's why I totally forgot about the outer room. So we're still trying to find all the outer rooms. I feel like we have most of the rooms drafted. Oh, that's why I got the pump room. I was gonna try draining the fountain. LOL. I have been pretty good about it. So essentially, like, the TLDR of what we're trying to do right now, we're trying to get to this room. And so we can enter this room from the west side, the south side, or the east side. But we have to find a special room in order to open the door that's here. So like this like secret door will go up, it'll slide up. So even if I get all the way up here, I can't get in unless I've activated the secret door to open that. We found one room that will activate this secret door, and we haven't found anything else. So like essentially, main goal is to get here. Every direction you go, when you enter a new door, you pick a room that you want to be there. So you're essentially building your own map. So there's like a little bit of strategy of like trying, obviously, to not like give yourself a bunch of dead ends. So ideally you can continue going north. But then you also have to strategize because you want to make sure that you have gems, because certain rooms you can only have if you spend gems. Some rooms you need a key to unlock. Some rooms you need a special security key card to unlock. And then you also want to gather coins because you can go to like the commissary we've seen a couple times, or the locksmith shop. Like you can go to a shop and you can buy food, you can buy money. But you only have 50 steps. So like you can only, a step into a room is a step. So you can only take 50 steps unless you eat food. Food will give you more steps. Or like some of the bedrooms, if you walk through a bedroom, it'll give you more steps. So like it's kind of like, you kind of have to strategize, but also a lot of it is just random. Like it's totally random on what rooms you're going to be able to choose. Obviously, I think there's certain parameters behind the scenes of like what rooms might appear where. Like there's certain rooms that only appear like on the west edge or the east edge. So like it's just, there's a lot of randomness to the game, which is a little bit crazy. But then we're also trying to solve puzzles. So like I mentioned, I'm trying to drain this fountain. There is one room we have to get in order to drain the fountain. But then I don't know what happens when we drain the fountain. So like there's certain stuff that like, so we have to get the pool, and then the pool, once you draft the pool, and by drafting I mean like putting it on your map, once you put that on your map, then you can get the room randomly to drain the fountain. Like there's so much stuff that's like connected. Could you theoretically play forever? Probably. If you keep making wrong choices, probably. Because there's like certain stuff that you have to do to get to that room. Like I know that we have to get all the way up there. So we have to get lucky that our rooms, like our map is going to go there. But then we also have to have a room that actually opens the lever to open that in the first place. Oh. Well, actually, just kidding. We don't have any money, so let's do shelter. All right. So the nice thing about the shelter is now we have like a perk. So this outer room gives us like a perk. So it protects us from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms that we come across. So the red rooms always have like a debuff. So either you can't see the rooms that you're picking from, you lose like half of your steps. Your steps is like essentially your energy, basically. So there's just like a lot of stuff that is kind of working together. If you make a circle of bedrooms, can you max out your steps running through them? I actually don't know if any of the bedrooms, the doorways connect that way. Truthfully, if you wanted to min-max your steps, if you had the sleeping masks, I think that gives you +5. Oh, I think that's only +5 the first time you step in the bedroom. The thing that I don't like about the 1 bedroom is you get 2 steps, but it costs a step to go in the bedroom. So then it gives you 2 steps. So basically you lose 1, it gives you 2. So you basically only gained 1, but then you have to take a step out of the bedroom. So like that one just kind of like, oh, hi. That one basically just like freezes your steps, I guess. Hey girl, what's up? I didn't realize Lilo was in here. How do you know you're progressing? I don't know. I mean, I guess you know you're progressing in one way. You have the room directory that shows you all of the different rooms that you found. So that's one way that you know that you're progressing, that you're finding different rooms. So at least I can remember like what each room does. Like sauna is huge. You start with like basically 20 extra energy. That's like a really nice one. So like there's still certain bedrooms that I haven't seen yet. They're helpful in other ways to be cryptic. Ooh. Yeah, that's why it's like there's some rooms that connect. So like where is... So like this one, the foyer, or the foyer, however you pronounce that. Hallway doors are always unlocked, which means any of these, after you have this room, any of these you don't have to worry about like having a key or a key card. So like that could be really nice. The green rooms, like this gives you greater chance of finding extra items in these rooms. We still haven't found all the green rooms either. The shops, we can buy items. We can do money laundering, which is basically where we swap our currencies. So like if we had 10 keys and 0 gems, it would swap it. So now you have 10 gems and 0 keys or something like that. You can buy food. The red rooms always have a debuff. So this is good for us today. So if we get a chapel, we're not losing money when we're entering the chapel. For like the furnace, we're not going to be more likely to draw red rooms. The weight room is my least favorite one, is that we lose half of our steps, which is horrible. We do need to get the dark room. This one I think is like, it's really not that bad. But then the gymnasium is annoying. Every time you walk through that, you lose energy. So like a lot of stuff connects. Where's the pump room? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so the pool. So you can't get the pump room, which is controlling the water throughout the estate, until you get the pool. So like certain stuff that you want to do, like I want to drain the fountain. Well, first I have to get lucky enough that I will have the pool. And then after I get the pool, then I have to hope that I'm lucky enough to get the pump room. Like, so a lot of stuff like kind of connects together, which makes it a little bit difficult. There's also stuff that I think I need the boiler room specifically for. Like, I need power. So, like, if I need something that needs power, well, I have to have the boiler room. Like, I think in the laboratory, there's like a machine and it says that I need power from the boiler room. So, like, to do one of these things that I need to do in the lab, well, I need the boiler room for it. So it's just like, oh my God. I'm over it. Sorry. I hate the weight room for real. All my homies hate the weight room. Let's get the den. Let's not lock ourselves off. Let's at least have each of these extend out one. So we can go over. Do we get a... Let's get a gem and a key off the bat. And then give me some coins. Huge. Huge. Dark room. Huge. Actually, huge. I need this. We need the coat check. All we need to do, guys, is the coat check. And I don't even care if we lose everything else for this day. We need coat check. 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 Oh, wait. You can turn the lights totally back on in the dark room. I think I've done that before, actually. That's... Oh, but yeah, we actually do need that. I've done that before, but I forgot we actually need that for the magnifying glass. That's a good shout. Let me just get items. I know I'm like locking that off. Guys, huge compass. We just found the compass. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah, only the effect doesn't work. So it'd still be dark, but it would, we would be able to see the drafted rooms, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's test it. Interesting. The lights don't go out. Interesting. Okay, here's what we need the fucking magnifying glass for. Where is this sus-ass bitch? Where is this sus-ass bitch? Where is he? This bitch. I need the magnifying glass for that. So we need coat check. We like absolutely need it. That's why there's like other stuff that I know I will need the utility room for sure. But I don't think we've found anything yet. Honestly, let's get 10 steps because if it takes us ages to get the utility room, we just need it. Give me coat check. Give me coat check, please. I actually need to go north. Let's just have it unlocked so we don't have to worry about having a key, I guess. Oh, there's an item I should have checked. I don't even think I saw. Do we need gems? I don't know what to do. I don't like these options. But I don't know if I should redraw. We don't have any gems. I feel like... Or we don't have any money either, actually. I feel like we should get gems. Okay. Let's do this parlor puzzle again. Getting the dark room, that really is huge. I'm so worried we're gonna fumble. Okay. There are 3 boxes in this room. Our blue box is for sure true. So it's true, true, false, true, false, true, true, false, false. So this is for sure true. 2 boxes in this room are empty. We know that to be true because another rule for the parlor room is that 1 box will always have the prize and the other 2 boxes are empty. So this gave us an easy one. It's true, true, false. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes, which we knew is false. Easy peasy. Amazing. I'm slaying. I'm slaying. Give me the freaking coat check. I'll take a passageway. Should we? Yeah, I think we do passageway. No, redraw, actually. Huge. Oh, huge. Huge, 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 huge. Give me my magnifying glass right the fuck now. And this run can even be over. Give me the magnifying glass. Thank you very much. Good. We're not even gonna need to go back. Oh, amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. And it's right here. Okay. What the heck? We're on the 4th. I think. Okay. Oh, there is a gem in here. I had no idea. Okay, where's this fucker? Where's this sus-ass bitch? Also, the maids. I bet you there's something here. Hold on. Because there's... Why is it blurry? Oh, I was like, what is that? Okay. Okay, nothing there. Why did they take 10 million? Like, I feel like something's got to be going on with the maids, because why did they take 10 million photos and they all suck? You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll look at everything, honestly. Oh, we needed the initials. Guys, it's a great day. What are we? We're on day 15. Oh, this is huge. This has got to be a code. Somewhere. I don't know if it's the orchard. I feel like that'd be a little bit too much on the money. I was hoping we could see what the code is. It could be the code to the orchard. Regardless, this has to be a code for something. It could be a safe. It could be the gate. But that has to be important. That's I'm like, how often are things on the nose? Probably not. But this is great info for us to know. Orchard tree, because we also thought that this was like initials because they're in a heart. This could also be an anniversary date. So we know that our character is here on like November. I think it's technically November 19th. So like maybe something fucking crazy happens on 11/28 when we're here. Perhaps. Orchard tree has 11-28 on it. I don't remember what day we're actually on. Hold on. Let's see. I have it written whenever we got the time lock safe. Yeah, the time lock safe was 11/17, and that was on day 11. So day 12. Let's also start keeping track of this, because maybe something wild happens on the 28th. Probably not, but that would be kind of a fun little Easter egg. So day 11 was 11/17. So day 12 is 11/18. Day 13 is 11/19. Day 14. Day 14 is 11/20. And the answer is simple and right in front of me. So, guys, in 8 days, shit's about to go down. Somebody's gonna come kill my character in the house. It's gonna turn into a horror game somehow. Okay, I doubt anything's in here, but just taking a little peek. Okay, so that's huge. Does she have a secret note written somewhere? There's an ink splot right over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need... if this guy... If I can't read his message, I'm gonna crash out. What? This is not helpful. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. But is he holding a blue or a red memo? We've never seen a green memo. This mofo. Green. I'll write it down, but I don't know who the fuck Hartley is. Green memos. I'm glad we finally see what his note says, but it's literally not helpful for me at all right now. It will be later. I feel like that's why I feel like I keep finding stuff that's going to be helpful for me later, but not now. I'm going to write that I'm not sure if this is only handwritten. But we've seen red memos that look typed that are... like, that they look exactly like this, I feel like. I'll see if I can find one. That's not like green memos. What else does it say? Green? That, like, it has to be green. Might be red or blue. Question mark. I'm backwards? Wait. Blue is true, red is false. Right? Oh, you don't have your notes in front of me. Yeah, hold on, wait. Are there any suspicious rips in the corner of the photograph? Because that means that the Swimbird card was with this photo at the same time. I don't see any rips in this photograph. Like, who the F is Hartley? There's a weird shadow there. These nurses, like, why were these printed 10 million times? Wait. Oh, I thought she was holding something different. Okay, there's got to be something with this, right? Is he just taking a selfie? Oh, okay, hey. Like, I feel like this is supposed to have some meaning, but I don't see any. Which I know some stuff is obviously just, like, clue overload. Did I look at all these? I thought that there was gonna be like a reflection in the camera or something. You know? Oh, there was a tiny little lag spike, yeah. It should be good. I know, it's a little selfie. Bye, Sukasa! Have a great night! Yeah, I got one little lag spike. It should be good though. Camera, took a picture. That probably is. Yeah, it's just a new camera. He's testing it out. That makes the most sense, right? Okay, so I did lock myself out a little bit, but it's okay. Because that was honestly like the big, huge thing that I really wanted to do. We have a trunk here. Interesting. We could unlock it, but let's see if we get stuck. Let's do observatory. Let's just claim whatever it is. Rooms with 4 doors are more common and we get a diamond. Nice. Okay. I do want to like keep track to potentially... I like kind of want to put our magnifying glass back. We also don't have red effects, so I say let's just do the chapel. She's my princess. Gem? We're getting lots of gems today. I'm not mad about it. I'm just a bit confused. Butter and cheese. Oh, I'm sure she's loving that. We don't actually need the utility closet, but if we didn't get it, it's good to know that we would have had it. Let's just get some money. Because we've got none. And an apple. Apple. Let's see where we go. Oh. Wait a... Now wait a damn minute. I bet you... First of all, we've never gotten the rotunda, so even if it's a waste of gems, I feel like we need to do that. I bet we need this for that dumbass gear shift. It just can rotate. I bet you we need it for that stupid ass thing in the bottom. Oh, I just locked myself in. Oopsie poopsies. That's not good. Ah, okay, so it... Okay, I see what it's doing. So it can rotate the ways that you can go through. Okay, interesting. Interesting concept. I don't like it, though. Okay, I see what it's doing. I thought that this was specifically for the gears in the bottom. And maybe it is, who knows, but I don't think we'll get that far in the game to figure it out. But, like, that would be nice, like, if we accidentally had a dead end there, like, we could turn it and change it. Like, if we didn't want to go, like, to the chapel and we wanted to change it that way, like, that could be nice. But not really super useful. But it's added to our room directory. So that's nice. I swore that would have counted as a hallway. Where even is it? Oh, there it is. I don't think we've gotten it before. I think that was empty. Okay. How long do we have to go to get back to code check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we need to save now 10 steps. Oh, wait, what? Rotate floor plan. Oh, these ones can't be rotated. Okay, interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool that we can do that. So we need 10 steps to drop off our magnifying glass. We're actually probably gonna get, like, stuck. I really don't think that there's... I feel like this run is kind of over unless we find a new room. Because I feel like we're gonna get locked doors and we've already used all of our gems, basically. I'm also really sick of getting the garage over here, but I'll take 3 keys. I'll take 3 keys, I guess. Because we've already, like, looked in the car. So, like, we don't necessarily need to do that again. But I'll take the keys just because we will get locked doors. Oh, yeah, I could do one more red room and not have to worry about losing my stuff. That's a good point. But what's a cloister? Oh, we don't have enough gems for it. But great news, we don't have to have the stupid shit of the weight room. But horrible news, 2 of those are security cards, but we didn't lose our stuff. So that's a sleigh. That's a kind of a sleigh. Honestly, let's see if maybe we can get up there. If we lose our magnifying glass, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, just kidding, we don't have a gem, actually. So, JK. Keycard, keycard, keycard. Okay, no, keys. Guys, this has to mean something. This has gotta mean something. I'm so serious. Okay, well, now we've got to backtrack. Well, we could actually go down to the passageway. I was really hoping that we could go all the way up and go in this corner, but we got a little unlucky with the rooms. Great news, though. We have 5 keys. Huge. Oh my god. Jeez. Thank you, Loki, for 100 bits. That scared the shit out of me. Because I can actually hear my alerts now. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Another stupid-ass security door. We also don't have any gems. But wait! Let's go in here. I don't think we've ever seen this before. So this will actually now be in our room directory. We've never drafted the Great Hall. But guys, I've got 4 keys. So first of all, let's open this door. What if something huge is in here? Wait, like, is this one locked? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, shit, we still can't get the cloister. Oh, let's get this. Package will be dropped off at the entrance. Let's easily get that. Easy peasy. Mailroom. Mailroom sleigh. Okay, no items though, which stinks, but that's fine. What else is in here? Like, what's in here? Or actually, like, what's in here? What's in the secret door? Rock, paper, scissors, door. I win. I win. Sanguinary, you missed me playing Repo the other day. I didn't want to do the, what is it? Like the King of the Losers. And so I was like, let's just rock, paper, scissors for who wins instead of fighting for the death. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Upgrade disc, huge. Huge. Okay, I will take that. That's nice. Okay. We've got 2 more keys. Can we get another upgrade disc actually? Game. I'll take money. We actually Wow, cool. I love opening a door that I can't get to. Okay, so interesting. The Great Hall will potentially had an antechamber lever. Cool. On the, what side was that? The east. Okay, but guys, this is such bullshit because based on this diagram, that means that I'm gonna have to find one that goes to the north. I'm so down to play. Also saying I'm down to play. I'll play. I'll play. Guys, we really just need a key card. Like, that's what we need. Hold on, before I forget, because I will definitely forget, we need to use this upgrade disc. I'm gonna forget. Just like we forgot to use those lockpick kits that whole run one time. I don't think we're gonna be able to get there, but we do have a goal to see if we can get up there. parlor upgrade? Make me not have to solve the puzzles anymore. Make me not have to solve the puzzles anymore, please. Okay, hold on. Sane, have it on your wish list and get it whenever it's on sale. It was so much fun. It's got such like comedic timing. It like, I have so many clips. Also, Robo, I need to go back and watch your point of view when I kept killing you on accident because I kept talking to you and then the blind man kept turning around and shooting you. Because I watched mine back and I was just like so confused. Like I was not connecting the dots that I was probably killing you. No, I think it was me. The timing looks like it was me. Like where I'm saying something to you and then you get shot. I think it was me actually. We'll have to review the footage. Oh my gosh. I won't be able to play. Yeah, I won't be able to play this weekend because I'll be traveling this weekend, but I will be down to play. It might have been both. Also, Bearcat, thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I just... Also, when Eep was telling me what that guy does, I have the funniest clip of me just like looking at Eep while he's like, okay, yeah, so this is a blind man. You don't want to talk. Like, he's like activated by noise. And I was like, okay, so I just don't want to talk. He shoots something right behind me and I turn over and he's just standing there. And I'm just like, just the timing in that game, the comedic timing is just so funny. It's so silly. I know, I'm excited to see. Okay, so we got to get our upgrade. So we're going to permanently upgrade the parlor. We can either get 3 gems, which is nice. I don't understand the benefit of 2 wind-up keys. Funeral parlor? There's a coffin. The diamond price is equal to the red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box, you lose 30 steps. I don't think that's worth it. At one point, somebody paid to respawn me, but I spawned right next to that guy and he heard me and killed me instantly. I was wondering, Robo, because whenever I was dead, you would like be dead and then you'd be revived and then you'd be dead again and then you're revived. It's so funny. I'm not doing funeral parlor. Okay, actual question. I don't understand the point of doing 2 wind-up keys because that just means that 1 box is empty. So is the only benefit, this is an actual question, so you can't answer. Is this just a benefit? It really only benefits us if we mess up, right? Sir, what are you doing? Then I just kept dying. With crowd control, I need to play Repo like without crowd control just so I like know where stuff is and like understand what to do. Cause it was so funny the amount of like crazy monsters that people were spawning in our session where I was like, I think we probably aren't supposed to see this guy until like level 7 or something. Like that's what like does it just give me like a backup key or are there 2 prize boxes? You wish you got the 2 keys. Genuine? I don't know. That's why I'm not sure either. I'm not sure either, Sane. That's why I was like, does this, like, I'm wondering, because the parlor, every time we've been to the parlor, there's only 1 prize. So, like, my thought process right now is the wind-up keys only, like, it's more of, like, it's a backup key. Like, if we screw up and we, you know, don't get the box, then we have a backup key where then we can be like, okay, whatever. You guys have told me that some of the puzzles get crazy. So that's why I was like, Maybe this is not worth it right now because it's giving me the easy puzzles, but maybe it'll be worth it when the game gets harder, right? Just another key. So 2 keys for 3 boxes. You got the 3 gems and you wish that you got the 2 keys. Also, welcome on in, Duke. Yes, let's play. I'm so down. I'm so down. Hey, Sane, you should play Repo with crowd control for your first time playing. It's so fun. And you definitely won't be freaking out. Okay, here's the thing. As much as I want 3 gems, because that would be nice, I am thinking that we probably do 2 wind-up keys, because you guys said that the boxes eventually will have like 2 statements. We're gonna fuck that up. We're gonna fuck that up. I think we're gonna do 2 keys, just because you guys have told me that it's gotten harder, and so I feel like we'll need it. We're gonna do 2 keys. Lock it in. I know, I need to try crowd control out more, because I've only done it with, I had it once with Supermarket Sim, and then with Repo. That's the only time I've used crowd control, so I need to mess around with it more. I should do a Baldur's Gate run with crowd control, actually. Okay, yeah, what did you guys get? Okay, you guys did Funeral Parlor, because you're too good with those puzzles, and it's not like we have to open them. That's true. That's a good point. You actually don't have to do it. So when we get a parlor early game, we draft as many red rooms as possible to get more gems. That's smart. Because, yeah, if you then get like 5 red rooms, or if you get the furnace, which gives you more chance to get red rooms, then you would get a ton. You can do Red Dead with crowd control. Oh, I don't know if I could play Red Dead 2 again. I'm still mourning my horse. I know. Honestly, we were actually chatting about it. Honestly, if crowd control can figure out like how you would do blueprints with crowd control, like where people can change like what rooms are in your pool, like that could be really funny. Just for somebody, like really the only way that you'd be able to do it is like you'd have to make your own goal of like, let's get to room 46 or like to the antechamber or some sort of challenge, like, or do bingo, like, and then do crowd control. That would be something fun. So I explained why. No, I agree. Because then I didn't even think about the fact that, like, yeah, you don't have to do the parlor game right away. You really don't. So that is a good point. Okay, so we can't go there. Oh, I have 1 more key to use. We know this door's open. Do we really think I'm going to be able to get up there? I guess we try. I've got no gems. I've got 10 coins. And now we have no keys. I definitely think this is easy. This is our 4th red room, so that actually won't work. Hold on. Oh my god, I don't have gems! Fuck. Shoot. Oh, people could do crowd control to take away your gems, add gems, give you keys, take away a key, give you coins, take away coins. We could just tell crowd control, here's all you need to do. I was gonna say a commissary if they're selling a key card, but I guess gymnasium, and we're gonna lose steps. And this is gonna be locked, so maybe not. I guess let's see. I don't think we're gonna be able to get up to the antechamber, but we'll try. We're definitely gonna get locked out. Like, we're gonna need a key. Yep. I knew it. Utility wouldn't have helped us at all, though. That's the thing. It wouldn't have done anything. Because all we can do is turn off the lights. Or the VAC, which I'm assuming is the vault, because we've seen a vault room. I have it written down somewhere, actually. Okay, I did see bits and pieces of that. I forgot. I couldn't remember if you did that, Sane, or not with Red Dead. I remember people flinging you into the air and making you shoot people while you were talking to them. Why did the gym have a door going outside? Wait, what? Did it? It has one going down. It doesn't have one going that way. It's just a basketball hoop. Let me write... Oh, what the security terminal has? What do you mean? Oh, like maybe the items? Okay, hold on. I wrote down what's in the utility room. Well, I think I wrote it on like day 2. Hold on. Let me refer to my encyclopedia. Okay. Oh, okay. It has... The utility closet has a breaker box that can turn on and off the power. Oh, maybe... Well, we wouldn't have been able to do the gymnasium, but... Gymnasium, darkroom, garage, and cabinet. I don't know what that is yet. And then the VAC indicators, I think that opens the vault. Keycard entry, on or off. Oh my god, that we would have been able to deactivate the keycards, but we'd still be screwed, probably. The security terminal, we could see if we missed any items, but I don't think we did. I for now watch you in silence. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let me go back to security. But yeah, blueprints with crowd control would be crazy. Yeah, like I think there's a this vault. I'm assuming it's like vault access controls. So like maybe once we unlock the vault, we have to do the little vault thing to like get in there. I don't freaking know. I guess let's change the security level and hope that we don't get any more. Offline mode. Let's turn it to unlocked. So like if we had a power outage, hold on, I'm theorizing. If we had the weight room or the gymnasium, it would turn off the lights. Like we could turn off the lights for that. That's really all we could do, but that's not like a key card. But if we like turned off the power for that room, then we would be able to go through that security door, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I don't think there's any... I actually don't think there's anything we can do. Because both of these are security doors. And that's locked. Gummy worms saying, eat me, eat me, eat me. I used to love gummy worms. But I don't eat them anymore because they have gelatin in them. And we also can't go up here because there's a security thing. Yeah, see, look. So we've seen both red and blue memos typed. So, like, this is false. But we know that that's false because we knew about that, about the antechamber stuff. Yeah, it's like, it's going to be more likely that we get locked the further we go. I actually don't think there's anything we can do because we're well, let me see if I missed any items. If we missed a key, that could help us, but that's really it, I think. We have a trunk, but we don't have a key to unlock the trunk. So I don't think we can't do anything with that. We also we don't have a sledgehammer. Honestly, I say we put back the, I think we have to put back our, what's it called? Sorry, I'm yawning. Let's put back our compass, I think. How the fuck do we get around to coat check? We have to take the lot. Well, I'm gonna put my compass back in the coat check. I turned it to low so that we see less key cards, but it doesn't matter because we already have like all the key cards spawned. But then I turned it off, but they only turn off if there's a power outage. Oh wait, I was minimized with ads. The utility room, I can only turn off the lights for the gymnasium. What was the other one? The gymnasium, the dark room, and the garage. But we've already done the garage. We've already turned on the power to the garage because that does the west gate path. We also don't have a utility closet. Space is high. And then we can the utility closet can turn the keycard entry on or off. So we probably should then focus on getting a utility closet and turning that off. But I can't remember if that button was like broken or not. I feel like something on there was broken. But we should do that because then the keycard shit doesn't matter. So maybe we try that. Here's the thing. We got the stuff from the dark room that we wanted. So let me go to coat check because I think we're like good with the magnifying glass for now. I think we're gonna save the compass because that is really nice just to make sure that we can get up north. No, that's fine. Reminding me of stuff that I already have or like having me reference my notes, that's totally fine. Because I do have good notes, I feel like. Compass. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, there we go. Okay. Darn, I kind of wish we had the shrine. I had 10 coins I could donate for, let's just say everything's unlocked. That would be an amazing perk. Because, yeah, the shrine I feel like could be really nice. Like, I feel like all I know is, like, I want to get to the antechamber. But I just feel like I'm not any closer to getting there, if that makes sense. I say we call it a day. Like, I just really don't feel like we're any closer. I have the right idea. Okay. I think we try that because, yeah, if we don't have to worry about security doors, and then if we have the compass where we go north, we go straight up and zoom. But then the problem is that we have to open the antechamber doors. So I feel like we need to figure out more of that. Did I even find anything? Oh wait, that was day 15. I thought that was day 14. I didn't write anything down for day 13. What? Hold on. Did I mix up my notes? I literally didn't write anything for day 13 and I didn't write anything for day 15. Okay, that's fine. I'm confused. We are on day 16. Okay, let me look back at my room plans. Did I? But I wrote that. That was day 14. That was day 14. That's why I'm so confused. So first of all, I didn't write down anything for this. Oh, because that day 13 we streamed. I guess that was what we did on day 13 is we solved the puzzle, I guess, in the classroom. Oh wait, I do have that written down. I do have day 13 written down. And then I have day 14. Okay, I think I'm just losing my mind. But, like, we didn't necessarily learn anything today. Wait. Oh, wait. We did. Oh, we did. Okay, I just didn't write day 15. Okay. I'm just losing my mind. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. I literally just wrote it as a continuation from the previous day, but I didn't write. Like, I've been writing day 16, day whatever. Okay. So day 14 was 11:20. Day 15 was 11:21. I don't know if we need to keep track of the dates anymore, but I don't think it'll hurt. Day 16 is 11:22. Okay. Slaying. Day 13 was the less than 6 hours. Yeah, day 13, like... Day 13 was because we were trying to figure out the whole fucking stupid-ass puzzle. So, like, we got the schoolhouse, we got that lore, we did the blue flame. But then the classroom, we were doing this whole puzzle. Like, we were solving that puzzle. But then also the day before that was day 11 where we had the time lock safe. So we were sitting around basically all of day 11 for that damn time lock safe. But then day 10 was actually crazy because we found all the stuff in the tombs. So like day 10 was like a really long day. It was long. Yeah, let's do the outside stuff. Because we need to get our spare room. We obviously got to start with our spare room. Or our outer room, I mean. Also, huge package. Amateur lockpick kit, sleeping mask, and 2 keys. Thank you, Kay Thompson. I literally forgot that we got the mailroom. This is like a huge... I love this upgrade that we chose for the mailroom. I love being greeted each day with a treat whenever I find the mailroom. Yeah, we were doing the classroom stuff where we were trying to solve the puzzle and we were like, okay, I don't know what I need to do. And then we had to put all of them together so we could like fact check them. But it was a good time. We did kind of figure it out for the most part. Okay. So let me take a look at my room directory because we do also have... There's one outer room that either we've never seen or we've never been able to draft. So ideally, even if it's not like a benefit, I kind of want to draft that room. Okay. So we've already seen each of those. I think the hovel might be the move because... certain rooms that we haven't been able to get because there's gems will just spend steps. So I say we do that. Let me take a peek. Are there any items in there? Because if there's not, I don't want to waste the step going in there. Oh, I already did. Okay, well. We've already read this. We already read that termination notice for Denny Ravane. I thought that was a magnifying glass. That was very... Oh! I never noticed that. I never noticed that with the hovel. Okay, slay. We're slaying, actually. 2 flames. Okay, so now we need to see if that's just outer rooms that do that or if it's something else. So we'll need to look for that. Okay, slay. Let's go to the orchard. We'll try that code. I feel like it's probably not going to be correct, but we might as well try it. And then whenever we get any of the rooms with the safe, we can also try that code. I feel like... Here's my thought process. The code is probably maybe like the anniversary date of when my grandparents got married. Because... I just like have a feeling. Maybe that's what it is. So I want to say that maybe it would be in like a specific room that was one of the grandparents' rooms. I don't know. That's my theory right now. All right. Let's see. Okay. It's probably not, but let's just try. It was 11:28. Oops. Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you, game. Let me write that on our passwords, just in case. It's permanently unlocked. Oh, huge. Huge gamer moves right now, everybody. Huge gamer moves. I'm trying to find where my passwords page is. I know that I don't need to know, but I'm just gonna write it there. 1128. Amazing. We finally... Yeah, Herbert's our great uncle. So he's our grandpa's bro. I'm missing the best part. Guys, we have a win. We finally have a win. We now will have an extra 20 steps. So guys, imagine the crazy shit we could do if we get the... We have now 20 extra steps. If we also get the sauna, that gives us like 20 extra steps. Huge. Huge. I was looking for another permanent unlock. I'm so excited. That's why, like, I feel like I'm so far behind because we literally never got the magnifying glass until like the past couple of in-game days. So we've literally never, ever, ever been able to even see the password. Like, we could have guessed it if we like tried literally every single combination possible. But like, that's why I feel like I'm so stuck on progressing, because there's certain stuff like there's no way I was gonna find that hint. Like, it's just totally random, which I like about the game. I think it's fun, but then it's also like frustrating when stuff like that happens where I'm like, I haven't found any of the safe codes. I haven't been able to unlock the orchard. I haven't been able to do X, Y, and Z. This looks suspicious. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fuck on. I'm a fucking gamer. Oh my god, we only need one more flame. Oh, that's gotta be something huge then. That's gotta be something huge. I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing. Welcome back, Bearcat! 3 out of 4. Noise. Okay. What is this? This is another yellow pipe. That might, I don't know, that might have something to do with it. This is just a sundial. This has, I'm gonna write this down, that it's potentially significant, the sundial maybe. It probably isn't now, but perhaps. Just noting that it's here, so I remember. Because maybe when it hits a certain position, I can do something. I don't know. Does it move? Let me put my mouse here. Will it get closer? I think it is moving, like pixel by pixel. Oh, you always forget that it adds the quotes. I can go back and correct it. Unless you want me to leave it, I'm fine. If you learn one thing new or draft one new room, you're making progress. That's true. That's a good point. But yeah, it's just like such RNG sometimes. It's like, it's fun, but it can also be frustrating. Can't tell if this is getting closer. Let me put it on it. Does it pass it? I always say I can go back and correct it. I just need to look through. I haven't like looked through it in a while. I think this is moving, but also time does move really slowly in this game. So maybe we'll just look at it later and see if it moves. I think it does though, probably. It has to, right? Why else would they have it there? All right, what amazing lore is in here? Gardener's logbook. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, new person alert, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imperial wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and the general tomfoolery. Robert Nogala, the groundskeeper. I'm gonna put him on my people page because I don't think I've ever seen him mentioned before. Other people. Robert Nogula. I don't think we've seen him mentioned at all. Among my many commissioned duties, I've been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, the entrance drive, and the east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work. Hello, Dreamer! How are you? No worries, Sanguinary, no worries. 8 minutes IRL is 1 hour. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, because it took us forever when we were trying to, like, have it progress an hour, and we were just, like, sitting here. Like, it was crazy. Pumpkin pie and cotton candy. Not the best. Not the best. Not the best. Nevertheless, I take pride in my work, so if I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wing. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Huge news. Rooms can only spawn on west or east wings. And that is, I don't think we've found a lot of these. Terrace, patio. We found the veranda. I think we found the patio. Morning room. I've never seen that. We have found the secret garden. Okay, so I don't think we found the terrace and the morning room. Okay, that's good knowledge for us to know. Oh. What? The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and the west wings. While I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots, it was clear that the inconvenience of such undertaking was in no way worth the extra data, considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like... Okay, so this has to be... Okay, I'm gonna just, like, screenshot this for me to reference, but I bet you I really only need to know where the rich soil is. Oops, why is it trying to record? photo. I bet you I only need to know where the rich soil is. I bet you I need to see where our secret garden is. Well, secret garden probably... I think we did the secret garden key, right? I need to see where that was. What was I gonna do? Sorry I keep yawning, you guys. That's how you know it's not gonna be a 5-hour stream today. But who knows? Okay, so I'm gonna note soil survey. I feel like this is good info. Rich soil. A3. A, B, C, D, E4. E4, E7, and E9. So that's something about that is important. 9 hours it is. No. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, the renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment outside are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees are critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. The gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery. So this is probably a hint on, if I didn't notice the gas valve, for me to go flip that. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I want to replace the statue of Arinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more beautiful and appropriate angel, Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously. She did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. As she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister, truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Rinna's description in the chapel. Okay, so that's the farmer with the hoe, is Rinna. And then, so I'm gonna write this about the cloister has an inner garth. I don't know what that means. Like an intersection, maybe? Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all of the stuff. Okay. Honestly, not bad at all. What is that? Wait a fucking second, bitch. Wait a fucking second. That is a thing from the gem. That's a ruby crown shit. Ruby crown gem holder thing. Because one of those is in the time-locked safe where we found the ruby. That is important. Okay, I'm such a gamer. I'm for real such a gamer, guys. That's important. This guy's sus. Why does he have the gem? But honestly, being able to get our steps is huge. 20 extra steps a day. So now it's probably going to be a little bit easier then to progress to the higher levels, simply due to the fact that we've got more steps. That's going to be huge. That's going to be really nice. Okay, let's get our outer room, and then we can actually start the day. Oh, wait, we already did. We got the hovel. Okay, I was like, I swear we already did it, but maybe not. So now another huge piece of the puzzle is trying to figure out how do we access, like, what is going to turn on that last little flame. And it looks like there's probably 2 more permanent additions. So we need to figure out where the frick those are. There's probably... It's probably that crazy security door over there is my first guess. And maybe once we turn on the flames, I bet. I bet you those are the additions. Or, yeah, the additions. Okay, so first things first, we do need a utility closet whenever we get it. Let's get a corridor. Just so, well, I guess I should have done the hallway, actually. Let's get the key. Because I feel like we just need to go up the side. Like, I feel like we just need to go up the side here. So the special rooms, the rich soil is found on A3. So does that mean that we are, like, guaranteed to always have a green room that we can pick here? No. Interesting. Interesting. I thought that that was going to be something crazy and wild. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was theory testing right there. All right, let's see if we can get a utility closet over here, or if we can kind of climb up that west wall, because honestly, let me look at my house history. We went up that way. Oh wait, A3, I was just kidding. It's actually E4. E4 is actually where we would need to go. I'm so silly. Like, we haven't, I feel like we've gone up this way a lot. Again, it's also, we did actually go up that way a lot. A3, apparently. Like, where have we gotten green rooms? In the middle. None on the left. No green rooms at all. 1 in C3. Then we got them wherever, but this is saying that there should have been 1 on E4, then on E7, and then E9. So I'm wondering what the rich soil is. Maybe there's just, like, that's where fruit spawns if we have a green room there, perhaps. No green rooms. We just really, this was the only time we got a shit ton of green rooms, was because we had that buff from the shrine. Then we got lucky the other day when we got the patio and the veranda. And that's it. Okay, so we actually really haven't gotten green rooms a lot. Interesting. Honestly, getting security this early would be stupid for me to not get. Because let's turn off the keycards. Keycard system. Let's change it so that there's less security cards, or less ones that spawn. And offline mode. Let's just unlock them. Doesn't hurt. Unless we find a key card, then we'll do it back. But honestly, finding a security terminal this early, I am not going to complain at all. Closet for 2 items won't hurt. Key, okay, whatever. All right, if we can go up and over, I want to see if maybe we can get... Oh, actually? Honestly, I think we just do this just so we have multiple ways to go. Just to potentially find more rooms and take advantage of just using steps instead of gems. Oh, but it's an archived floor plan. Let's just do this and see what it is. Parlor, honestly, I'll take that. I'll take the parlor. We can get gems. We're actually not going to need gems at all. We did find car keys. I don't need the car keys. I truthfully don't. But I guess that's what the trading post would be useful for. I think we've seen the I think the trading post actually might be the last room that we need for the outside room. So like we could trade the car keys maybe for a key card or something like that. Okay, the gems are in the false box. That could be true. That could be false. The gems are in the false box. That could be true. That could be false. Only one of the other boxes is false. Okay, so this is where having two things comes in handy. If only one of the other boxes is false, then it would have to be true. Okay, so let's pretend this is true. Only one of the other boxes is true or false. So let's say this is true. If this is false, the gems are in the false box, and then this would have to be true, but then both of them have to be false. So this has to be true, true, false. Let's try it, whatever. Slay. I didn't even need the second wind up. Slaying. I'm slaying. Any items in the archives? I didn't look very close. I didn't look very close to see. We've already looked through this though. Oh, Philip White is the publisher. Let me actually write that down. I thought they were her co-workers. Philip White. He's the publisher. I think we already have all this written down. Yeah, we don't know this. I don't know what this is. Okay, that's fine. Then the jewels are stolen. Okay, interesting. Okay. Hold on. Ruby Crown of Orinda Aries, guys. Hold on. Wait. Oh no, not this again. Guys. 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 We have the other name. We have the other name of the area. What day did we have that on? Wait. Okay, I'm confused. Orinda, and we had the History of Orindia by Caleb Manning. I'm just gonna write, so that's another place. Found archives note mentioning Orinda Aries. That's gotta be important. That's why I was like, let me just scroll through and see if anything pops out. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries. So that's a city, actually, I think. Maybe not. No, it's not. We need a freaking map, honestly. But that, I think, is important. Okay. We'll note it. We'll note it. Okay, so I guess these are just all gonna be random though. Let's just go up. Oops, this way. Passageway, step requirement 6. Honestly, screw it. We're actually gonna be wasting like all of our steps, even though I've got 4 gems. Let's just do archived plan. I don't know what it is. I forgot that the archives did that. And we're getting gems that we literally don't need, but it's fine. Give me a locked room. Thank you. Or just a north room. Yeah, okay, something with the west wing. The west wing is closed. The floor plans... Okay, so something about the west wing is important to her. I don't know what it is, though. So maybe there's a special room. Oh, I forgot we have a lockpick kit. But let's just use this. I probably shouldn't have done the archives now that I'm thinking of it. Because, like, what is this plan? So that's a little bit stressful. But we'll see if we can get to rank 8, maybe. We're at 5. Six. Let's gain some steps because we are losing steps left and right. Of course, we can't pick the damn locks. Lose a coin, that's fine. I'm worried to pick the archive plan because I just don't know what they are. I forgot that the archives did that. We've got a safe, but we still... Let me just try that same code just to see. No. Okay, it's fine. I was just testing it. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we might be able to backtrack. I'm gonna do archived and hope for the best. Oh, library? Huge. I'll take that. I will take that. We have not had the library in a hot minute. All right, so let's do... We've done Swimbird. We've done History of Orindia. Let's do Drafting Strategy because I'm wondering if that'll maybe like give us an upgrade of like what rooms we can do. The pump, though, we do get really confused with the pump room. Honestly, I think... Let's do the... No, I actually kind of want to do the Reddington. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington is actually what I want to do. We're going to do that. I'm curious about it. So let's just request that. Actually, no. Pump room. Just kidding. Pump system. No. Reddington. Okay, sorry. I can't make up my mind. I always thought that there were like books in here that I could pick. Okay, so actual sleigh, we get to go up to the next level. So we're gonna get to rank 8. We've never seen the ballroom. I've never seen the ballroom, and we can go north. Huge! Ballroom! Ballroom! It kind of sucks that we're gonna like lose all these gems, but whatever. That means if we don't have any gems, we'll get gems here. Okay, creepy echo mirror floor. Hold on, this is the other piece of the freaking puzzle, dude. Okay, hold on. First of all, Clara and Simon. Okay. Those are my grandparents. That's Gma and Peepaw. Okay, photo of Clara. The music here is like sad. I don't like it. $1952. Just in case that's important. That's so sad. The music. Alright, so we have the other thing. Okay. Under the stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means is only time can tell. Two remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in the past romance. The true time lost in past romance. Interesting. So I have the other music sheets bookmarked. Okay. So we have pages 1, 2, and 3. So find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. So the music, first words on the first words on the are true. Wait, first words on the are true. What? First words I. First words I on the okay, so that's confusing. I'm trying to look at just the bolded words on the other pages that I have. Interesting. So I'm just gonna screenshot these, I guess, and we'll piece it all together later. So great news is at least we found another piece to this puzzle. What was I titling these? Okay, so this is music 6. And this is music 7. Okay, so we've got 7 music pages. Oh, wait, we're missing pages 5 and 8. Okay, so 5 and 8 are gonna be in a random spot. Shit. Okay, first words on the page are true. Okay, maybe. Okay, so music 1, find the. See, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's under 2. Under 2. Find the white under 2. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out the music one later. But great news is we got the ballroom. So that's huge. In bigger news, we are about to get the words, ideally, the letters in A9 and B9. So that would actually be even better. Okay, let's make sure I select the correct room. So first of all, we're going to use our steps for the kitchen because the kitchen does have photos. So we're going to do the kitchen so that we can go to the right, and fingers crossed we don't have a what's it called? A security door there. Amazing. Okay. Kitchen. Oh. Chef and Chief. Chef and Chief. That's an easy one. Right? I think that's an easy one. It's gonna be if we, you think? Sorry, I'm like trying to, my notes are all scattered about. Yeah, so that's gotta be an I. If we count, then if it's if we, then it would be if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So then we're gonna have to rearrange those words, maybe. I don't know. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that would be our letter decoding, and hopefully that is gonna figure fucking something out, right? We might as well just, we don't have any money. We're probably not gonna get any money, so let's just get a banana. We could go through the entrance hall and the passageway, but the likelihood that we're going to be able to make it back there is very slim. So this should be an F. But then we're not going to be able to get to the antechamber. So let's just do the billiard room so we can maybe get a prize and get a cool item. I don't know what it would be. And I need to just practice my math. Okay. So it's an airplane and an oil lamp. Fly. You fly a plane. How would this be F? We're doing okay. We found recently, we found the ballroom. So that was good. We also unlocked the orchard. So that's huge. So those were 2 good things. I'm trying to think of where an F is, unless it's flame. But I don't, oh my god, flight and light. Flight and light, right? That's gotta be it, if we're assuming it's an F. But I also don't understand what else it is. Flame and lame. It's gotta be flight. Yeah, flight and light. So that is F. Okay. So great news. Great news. We've at least fucking figured one thing out, guys. We've got one thing. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. But I don't know what that means, so that doesn't really help us. But we at least are done with the decoding. We have the letters. So honestly, that's not bad. Okay, let's see if we can do math. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Wait. 13 plus 2 is 15 divided by 3 is 5. 12 minus 11 is 1. Times 1 is 1. Times 2 is 2. Times 4 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Oh, okay. That one was confusing. What is this? Oh, this is a stupid hallway of mirrors bullshit. I don't want the hallway of mirrors, though. I don't want the hallway of mirrors, though. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. What if we get an antechamber door and it unlocks that one? We can't do shit. That'd be horrible. Like, I don't want to use the, let's do archived, because I don't know what else to put here. Oh, and we're locked. Okay. I don't like the hallway of mirrors, guys. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? We're also gonna lose 2 steps because we've obviously got to dance in the ballroom. Or I think maybe we only lost 2 when we got there. We also got the library, which was nice. Here's the thing. I feel like this is maybe Claire's room. Let me just try that date that we got from the ballroom just to fucking see if it works. 1952. Foster, why are you barking at me? Okay, nothing. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at me? Let's go this way. Let's just run around. Like, I don't want to do the silver key, I'll be honest. Oh, that's haunting. But there should be a gem here, right? There was last time. Maybe it's only sometimes. Oh, I don't want the boiler room. I actually don't want it. Whee! Yeah, it's got the same words as the camera, but I don't think that we've, like, figured out anything with the camera yet. Let's do drawing room, I guess. We're just kind of running around until we lose all of our steps. Because we also, I think this safe, let me double check. I think the safe is maybe made by Sync-A-Co. But let me double check, because I thought this one doesn't. Okay, I thought all of them said Sync-A-Co, but maybe not. Perhaps not. Okay, so we're gonna lose in a little bit. Let's just see if we can maybe do something wild and crazy. Because I think we've tried that 9083, this code. I think we've tried that on, like, everything. So... let's use a key. Oh, and we only can get a hallway or a mystery one that costs 6? Let's just see what it is. Oh, shoot, I don't have steps. Damn it. Let's just do the mage chamber then. We're gonna run out of steps, but it's fine. Here's the squad. Oh, we got a ton of steps. I don't know how. We're just kind of like freestyling it. Let's just do this, because maybe we'll get something crazy from the observatory. Honestly, I bet you maybe it's even worth it to, like, collect these stars. Oh, I have the sleeping mask on. I didn't even realize. Oopsies. Oh, we got 3 steps. I forgot that we had the sleeping mask, honestly. Office. I guess let's do this because we'll get some steps. Shouldn't we get 5? Yep, there we go. 5 and 5. We'll take some extra keys. Flashlight doesn't do anything. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to go all the way back. But, like, potentially if we can go this way and maybe get the cloister or something. I don't think we'll have enough steps, but we'll try. We'll just try and see. That's on, like, the observatory, I don't think is ever necessarily a bad idea. Also, I just realized we should actually go back to the dining room because main meal is going to be served. So we can actually get some more steps. I didn't even think about that. I thought our day was over. Because, yeah, I just don't know enough about the boiler room yet to know what we need to do with it. Okay, so I need to go up, over, and around. I don't even think we have. We found the, we found... There's a drawing room safe. There's a boudoir safe. There's a lockbox in the den, I think, but I actually don't know if it actually is a thing. And then we found the office safe. Okay, so we found 5. Drawing room, boudoir, the office, the time lock safe, if that counts. I don't know if it is. And then the study safe. But we haven't found any of the passwords to any of them. Yeah, it's like kind of 5, but I don't know, does the time lock count? Because it doesn't need a password? I'm not sure. I think maybe. But yeah, I'm not sure. Ooh, how much is this worth? Oh, we don't have an aquarium, but I'll take 20 steps. I'll take an extra 20 steps. Okay. So, let's see. We're just kind of gonna hope that we can maybe get like the cloister or something. Just to get something new. Like, I just want a new room. I don't think we want the coat check. Let's just do the archive floor plan. What is it? What is this? Oh, the servants' quarters. I don't know if I've gotten this before. Bell, 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 bell. Ding, 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 ding. Actually huge. Actually an amazing room. There are 12 major key alert, you guys. Major key alert. There are 12 major keys. What is a major key? I don't know. Oh, but wait, it says there are 12 major keys. But this is a green memo. Is that a guy a liar? I don't even know. I don't know. I'll just write that it's a green memo. Is this the green memo guy that's a liar? I was like, that's a lot of keys. Okay. Which we know of is like the secret garden key, the room of mirrors key, car key, if that counts as a major key. I think those are the only like special keys that we found. So I don't know. Okay. A note. This is Hartley's room. Perhaps. Okay. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I'd always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. Sorry, you guys can hear Foster barking. We've heard something about Trinsdale. Lake house in Trinsdale. To Hartley's family. Okay, interesting. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly. For the past 4 decades, you've served willingly as the subject and victim to many whims, games, and riddles. So rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge. To prove yourself worthy in this matter, the house is yours, without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, Herbert. Okay, interesting. Foster, what are you being crazy for? Okay, so we have like 10 million keys, but nowhere to go. I've never had this many keys, guys. We have 10 keys. We can fill up the whole room. Do you think we could actually? That would be amazing. I think it's worth a try. Just to see what happens. Let's get the utility closet and let's turn off if we get any security doors. Oh, okay, gymnasium is on. So one time we're going to want to get the gymnasium and turn it off. Okay, so let's turn off the key cards. We're not going to see any key cards at this low of level, but... Okay, we need to go to the left. I don't know if anything is going to go over. And then I don't think I can access that part of the boiler room. So let's just do the 3. Hi, Bubs. Let's just do the 3 steps. Oh, I'm slaying, actually. Can I buy anything with my 2 coins? No. Okay. Okay, we're either stuck or mystery. Let's do mystery. I'm slaying, actually. I'm actually slaying. Also, let's open this, because maybe we can get a secret garden key. Mayhaps? Dice? Oh, amazing. Honestly, we just need steps. So that's... if we can put a bedroom here. Bedroom. I could actually re-roll for a bedroom. You think you're about to be a credit? Oh my god. Bedroom. Redraw. Bedroom. Yes. I'm slaying. I'm slaying. And 5 plus the sleep mask. I'm actually kind of slaying, guys. Did I open that? What was in there? I think it was just money and dice. Okay. I already forgore. All right. To the left. To the left. Wait. Okay, I actually like don't necessarily need to explore. I kind of want to do the terrace because we've never seen it before. I wish I could view my inventory. I don't think we've ever seen the terrace. And hold on. What we learned. Oh, wait. A3. E4. E4 is a good one. So I think let's do this. because it said something about rich soil being on this spot. Good thing about the sequel already. Let's go. All right, so we're looking at the terrace. There's fruit. Maybe there's just more likelihood to have fruit here. This is it. Okay, that's fine. It, like, locked our run. But honestly, not bad. There's a statue. Statue of, like, a scholar, maybe? Or a priest? Is it a priest? All right, scholar. I think it's a priest. Like, I don't know that little thing he's holding. That thing. That's a book or a Bible. I don't know. Hey, Bamba. I'm not sure. I'm not super sure. But that's it. That's all the fuck that's out here. That's kind of shit. That's kind of bullshit, actually. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, and there's nowhere else we can go. We're locked everywhere. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We haven't seen that before, so at least it's in our room directory for whenever we may need it next. I want to go to security to see if we got any rooms. I don't think that we did. Or not got any rooms. If we missed anything. Missed any items. I'm just curious. We have so many keys, guys. Oh, we missed 5 coins somewhere. That's fine. Let me see. Is there anything else I can, like, access? I don't know if there is. Oh, you guys. You guys, hold on. Shit, I think my engagement photos. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at these later. Sorry. Any staff announcements? Okay. Special orders. Let's place a special order. Maybe a compass. Honestly, sleeping mask might be good to be able to order next time we get the commissary. What is a data transfer? Oh, it's not currently available, so we're gonna have to somehow access that. We're gonna have to get the office again at some point because I don't think I knew the terminal password last time we got the office. So we're gonna need to get that. Okay. Honestly, I know we have like a ton of steps left, but there's literally nothing for us to do. Honestly, the hovel came in clutch and we just got lucky with how many bedrooms we got. So honestly, not bad. Cause yeah, now for green rooms, I don't think that we had the terrace. So we do, however, the antechamber, like these doors on the west, the south, and the east, you have to find a room in here that has a lever to open one of those doors. So like, first of all, none of these have like, so like your rooms have to connect. So like, see how these rooms connect, like this left and this side, but this one is like a dead end to the servants' quarters. So none of these actually connected to that room, but I actually have to like open that room to be able to go into it. No, Bearcat, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. This game is confusing. I thought I just had to get there, and then I got there once. Like, let me see what day it was. I think we actually got there kind of early once. Okay, we got the mail room, but we didn't get it. Then we got, yeah, so like we had security. So like we had a door that connected to the doorway of the antechamber, but we need to find a room that has a lever to open that. So we got that on day 8, and that's it, I guess. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But yeah, I feel like we call it a day on day 16. I feel like we call it a day on day 16. And we're at about 3.5 hours. I don't want to have a super long stream today. So I feel like this is a good stopping point. We actually did make a lot of good progress.